This is Hooked Up.
Street smarts or book smarts? I never had book smarts, so I think I'm stuck with the street smarts.
A lot of people who become successful, they burn through their money. It's all about flash now, and they end up losing everything.
Yes.
How did you keep your head on straight and not let that happen to you?
Well, you know, the good thing is that I ended up having a business and businesses that kick off money consistently, but I burned through 10 million quickly the first 3 or 4 years. You look at the anatomy of a bankruptcy, it's crazy. You look at $10 million, by the time you pay Uncle Sam, you got $6 million. You buy $2 million houses and then you furnish them, take a couple of trips and a couple of cars, you're done. Because you forget the taxes are going to come for $150,000 pop.
We think 10 million is a lot of money, and all of a sudden it's not.
It's not.
Scares the hell out of you.
It's not. So then when I saw 10 million go boom, and thank God that was, you know, I was fortunate enough where $10 million was a lot, but it wasn't the end of my world. I said, I got it now, and I learned.
You've done incredible with Shark Tank. Why did you do TV, number one? You know, when I was asked to do TV, I said no 3 or 4 times before I decided to do it. What made you think that, you know, this is something I can do? I mean, obviously, it's been successful. Why did you do it?
You know, that's a great question. I don't think I've been asked that before. I've been asked to be on TV many times, reality shows showing my house and my family and the things, and I didn't find that of interest. And it came to a point where I wanted to share my knowledge with entrepreneurs of how to help them. And I started going on the shows such as Donnie Deutsch, CNBC, MSNBC, and Mark Burnett saw me on those shows and said, this guy knows how to break down a pitch. This guy is sharp. I want him on the show. And when I heard about the show, I said, nah, I don't think I'm going to do it, because I realized that I'm going to spend $1 million to $5 million of my own money every season. I'm going, wait a minute, I'm supposed to get paid to be on TV. I'm not doing this. But then I realized, you know what, it's Mark Burnett, it's on ABC, it's a Sony program, I'm the brand guy, these are the biggest brands in the world. I'm already acquiring other companies, but all I get are clothing companies. Now, I can actually get other companies. So when I'm selling the Macy's and trying to take up real estate, I want to take up the electronic area, the furniture area, and clothing. That's why I decided to do the show. And Shark Tank has been so amazing in regards to empower people and see people come up to me with tears in their eyes and say to me that they want to be an entrepreneur. Now they know how to be an entrepreneur.
You should have gone shark fishing today. Yeah. It would have been appropriate, huh?
Maybe that's why they're not biting. They're afraid
exactly.
of sharks.
They're afraid of sharks. That's the deal. It was a tough day. Quite frankly, I think we got out a little too late. You know, these fish, especially this time of the year, they don't like sunlight. They don't like looking up into the sun. And so we're fishing all topwater. And I think earlier when we first got there, it was really promising. The first cast, we got a fish. And then it kind of slowed down. But for me, any day you're on the water is a good day. It doesn't matter, you know, you catch fish, it's a bonus.
Is it better to be loved or feared? Definitely better to be loved.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
That was fun.
To a good day.
So, you know, we talked about your career, we talked about FUBU, we talked about Shark Tank, but I want to sort of talk about you give back a lot to the community, you give back to charitable organizations. You want to talk about that a little bit, sort of things you're doing?
Well, FUBU, for years, we've given back, whether it's putting computers in schools and refurbishing basketball courts for kids and, you know, women's batter shelters and things of that nature. But the programs I work with today are more about educating people, primarily kids. I like to work with the NIFTY program, Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship. Okay. I also am part of a group of individuals named the Game Changers, and what we do is we meet with individuals and give them advice on their business, and the money goes to charity. Okay. I work with as many charities as I can.
Why do you think it's so important to give back? I mean, obviously you're successful, you're in a position to do it, but why? A lot of people don't who are successful, but why is it so important for you?
You know, I think that it's our responsibility, and I like to give back more to kids. It's all about really building and bringing other people up the ladder the same way that I was brought up the ladder myself.
Got it. It sounds like a lot of what you're doing is really personal time and personal commitment. It's not just writing a check, it's personal time with people.
Oh, absolutely. I think that you should be very hands-on with what you do for several reasons. First of all, if you are going to write a check, you want to know where the money's going, that it's affecting people. And second of all, you know, I'm not trying to buy conscience. I'm trying to help people and work with them. And in a selfish way, you know what? I get rewarded, I get educated as well. And I think it's just all about doing good.
You know, when it's all said and done and you retire, what do you want to be known for? I mean, you've done so many different things. You know, when someone writes your bio, what do you want to leave people with?
First of all, I want to be known as a great father, which that's a constant job, and I can always do better at that. I want people to say that, you know, I was fortunate enough to be given a chance to make it, and that I shared that knowledge with other people, and I helped change the world just a little bit, make it just a little bit of a better place. You know, the idea of a shark is not to be this ruthless individual. You know, the idea of a shark is that, yeah, I may fight with the other sharks, but it's also to give and to put something on and put somebody else on. Let them be pilot fish for us and help them, you know. And I always want to, I just want to help as many people as I can.
Well, like a shark, you never stop moving, huh?
That's right. If you stop moving as a shark, you die.
Cool. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Thanks. Wow, that looks great.
See, you can't do that with a golf ball.
You can't do that with a golf ball. That's just true.
Well, you can. It probably wouldn't taste as good.
Exactly. Although I've seen people turn this into a golf ball. That's not good either. That looks really good. See, we didn't go sea bass fishing, but here we go. We have it right here. All right. This is my favorite fish. Sea bass. There's nothing like it.
It is delicious. Cheers.
Yeah, fishing could have been better, but the company was fine.
The day was great, though. The water was beautiful.
I'm Tom Colicchio. Now I'm in the food business. My true passion is fishing.
I've been invited to go sport fishing with Tom.
What kind of fish are we going to catch in this New York harbor is what I'm wondering.
You're not going to believe why I'm here today.
I want to catch a big one. Put me in the ring with a good one, dude. I'm going to see if I can stuff it and mount it on our wall.
Chefs are nuts, and they are partiers.